What would we do without music? Music reflects a variety of moods. It can serve as a reminder of some of life's greatest moments, and sometimes music simply helps you feel understood. I believe that everyone has a song that they really hold close to their heart, and for me, Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles has always been one of those songs. It has been ever present throughout my childhood and continues to remain a very positive part of my life today. It is a prominent component of some of my favorite memories, both with my dad and some of my closest friends, and therefore it possesses a very positive connotation for me. I'm assuming most of you have probably heard this song before, but if not, I'm going to play a little clip of it. Okay, so my attachment to this song was initiated in my early childhood since I associate it with my father. My early years were highlighted by the nights my family and I would sit around after dinner and sing along to my dad playing guitar. He's a huge Beatles fan, so the majority of his instrumentals concentrated on his favorite Beatles hits. I identify with the song Here Comes the Sun early on because of its upbeat tempo, which always placed a smile on my face. When I was 11, I remember exuberantly shredding the wrapping paper one Christmas off this rather large box and revealing my very own guitar. My dad immediately became my music teacher, and I was eager to follow in his footsteps to share one of his most cherished pastimes. Here Comes the Sun was a quick favorite of mine, and one of the songs I attempted to play the most frequently. Looking back, this is probably because it was one of the few songs that I was actually capable of learning, but at the time I was simply thrilled to learn the chords. Therefore, I view this song as the way I bonded with my dad, since our mutual love of music has always been something we could share. Even today, although we've both gotten busier, I always look forward to the evenings we can sit down with a guitar, and Here Comes the Sun is always part of the set list. However, the song not only served to bond me to my dad, but I also hold a certain fondness for it due to its associations with my best friends. Back in my hometown, one of my 4 best friends and my favorite pastimes was piling into my 2005 Toyota Corolla, peeling blue paint and all, and taking long drives through the country, blaring music at the highest volume that my speakers would allow. Over summer, we were all dealing with our own hardships, and the thought of having to leave each other for college was always looming over us. We'd been joined at the hip for years, so naturally the thought of this caused many emotional days. One of my favorite memories is when, on one of these especially emotional days, we drove through some deserted country roads singing Here Comes the Sun at the top of our lungs. I developed a deeper love of this song because I was able to truly absorb the meaning as I sang each lyric. I began to appreciate the inspiration tied to the words, insisting that everything is going to be okay and brighter moments are just around the corner. Now when I cue the song on my Spotify, it brings back memories of those warm country drives with my best friends. Here Comes the Sun is notably special to me because it not only reminds me of them, but also reminds me of a day when our moods were boosted during a difficult patch, which is both inspirational and motivational to me. I have come to think of Here Comes the Sun as a song tied to multiple positive attributes in my life. It reminds me of connections to my dad and my best friends, some of the people who mean the most to me. And its lyrics never fail to encourage me to persevere through whatever difficult situation I may be going through. Therefore, I know the song will always have a special place in my heart and never fail to place a smile on my face.